Okay, welcome. Today I'd like to offer a little reflection around the subject of relationships, and in particular about how men and women, that women really want their men to be present. Okay. So comes from teachings of David Dada, also comes from what my wife shares with me as well. It's very simple, and a lot of us know it, yet we don't necessarily fully do this, and that's to do with being present. What a woman really wants is she wants her man to be present. And I love what my wife says to me sometimes. She says, I would prefer to have 30 minutes of your undivided attention, your presence, than a whole day of you being around my space but not being present. So oftentimes as men, we go, but I spent all day with you. Or I spent all evening with you. But what did we do? I was on my phone watching TV or, chatting with people. It's like, no, what a woman is really wanting is not that we're there. That's not present. She's wanting us fully giving our attention to her. That means putting our phone away, turning our phones off. It's like really being there, listening to her. One of the practices my wife and I really love to do is every Monday night we will spend time together. I don't put anything in my diary, I don't do calls, I don't do any work, and we'll find some form of activity. So whether we go to a restaurant or we do some form of tantric practice, we will use that time to be fully present with each other. Sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes stuff comes up. But we're committed to doing that. Every week we will spend, from 6 o'clock through till say midnight, where we just spend time with each other. And throughout the week, we'll spend time where we connect. Maybe it's at lunchtime or after I finish work, where we'll sit and we will check in. What does a check-in look like? So a check-in could be, for 5 minutes you listen to the other person. And what I do with my wife quite a lot is that she will share where she's at, and then I will reflect back to her what I've heard. Because oftentimes we are hearing someone, but we're not taking it in, we're not really listening. And this is a key practice you can do, is you share, you check in and go, this is where I'm at, I feel a bit tired, a bit worn out. And then they check back going, I'm hearing that you're tired, you're worn out. So these are practices which can help you to be present as a man, to do these things, like to really go, right, half an hour, turn my phone off, I'm just going to give my presence to my woman now. And oftentimes we don't do that. Oftentimes we get busy, and I mentioned this probably not in a video recently, but I've said before that a relationship is a bit like a bank account or a garden. If you really spend time in the garden, you feed the plants, you plant the seeds, you water them, then at the end of the year you have a large amount of produce. But if at the same perspective that you don't water the garden, you don't plant seeds, you don't nurture it or weed, at the end of the year you will have no produce. It's the same with the relationship, that we have to, do the watering. We have to give to our partners. We have to offer praise as men to women. We have to nurture, spend time together. These are all things, so at the end of the year you have this beautiful, verdant, amazing, abundant garden. But it takes time, and it takes energy, and it takes that presence. So yeah, just some reflections today about the importance of, really giving of your time to your partner, especially as man giving to woman. And obviously this is for all relationships, but my work is with men, And so this is something which I really see, and this is what I hear from my wife. So as always, please do comment below if you would like to hear more about this, or maybe teachings on Tantra or intimacy, then please do leave comments below or message me. Okay, many blessings.